What is going on, everybody? Is that Anime Wrangler? Today I wanted to talk to you guys about Kaiju number 8 and my thoughts on it so far and what I've read of the manga. Um, so also a little bit of a personal life update. We just got back from a couple of vacations. We went to Syracuse, we've gone to West Virginia, and next week we're going to Lake George. There was another one that we did before that. But I wanted to start doing a little bit of an update travel blog as well, along with the channel. I have been doing quite a bit of fishing lately. It's just extremely hard for me to edit those videos for some reason. I have a lot more trouble doing those than I do these personal walking my dog Zelda blogs that I do. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a life update and what's been going on, and to talk about Kaiju number 8, like I said. So, do I think Kafka is one of the most badass anime characters of all time? Certainly not. Do I think his Kaiju form is? Absolutely. Kind of gets me a little bit of miniature Godzilla vibes. Of course, I was going to say that. Kind of looks like a fuse between Megaguirus and Godzilla. Or, I don't even know how to explain it. Kind of like a Destroya vibes, too. Definitely gives me that, especially with the face. The little tiny spikes on there, but the way that he punches, he could remind me of, I don't know, like the Baragon look to it, too. But, those are old Kaiju that Toho really doesn't talk about. They only talk about the primary ones that some fans like my age would know, or even older. So I think the story's been great so far. I think that this whole underdog potential has been really good, and that he's doing quite well when it comes to terms of or the anime's doing quite well when it comes to story in terms of pacing. I feel like some episodes are just doing some filler stuff. Yeah, absolutely. I know it's based off the manga, but I really can't do too much more than that, because obviously it bases all of its material off the manga itself, light novel, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, sorry, Zelda's being very stubborn today. Don't know why, but that's typical her. Anyways, it's one of these situations where I do believe that the story or the manga or the anime is like outpacing the story. It's kind of like gonna turn into one of those, hey, we need to do this filler stuff until we could really get some information on what's going on here. In terms of the story and how everything's going, I think it's absolutely phenomenal. I love the way that Kafka has really developed into a character so far. The manga, not going to spoil anything, but certainly does better than the anime in terms of pacing and storytelling. Seems to me like they are quite short on material for the anime. Obviously right now I don't like how every one of these episodes is now, especially with these new mainline animes, that are big, that they're doing these one episode releases. And I don't know if it's like just so people avoid subbing for just the anime, then deleting the account. I think it's quite goofy. A lot of that, Crunchyroll. The only reason I have that in High Dive, which actually I use more, unironically, because I like the older school anime a lot better. I'm not one of those old heads, but I do like a lot of the older school stuff. But in terms of Kaiju number 8, I think it's absolutely fantastic. If I had to give it a personal rate, probably be about like a 8.5 out of 10. Obviously, I'm a big Godzilla fan. I love kaijus. I love big badass monster fights. And I actually like how they incorporate humans into the kaiju itself with Kaiju number 8 and Kaiju number 9. And now the other kaiju that is on the way. I'll definitely be doing a review of the anime once it's all finished, said and done, and what I think my personal thoughts on it were. I think the anime is great so far. I hope that they keep doing what they're doing. I hope they follow the source material quite closely. And I just hope that they keep doing what they're doing, like I said. In terms of personal life updates and the fishing, about a nice new pole, another little Shakespeare. I'm not really one of those guys who likes to go out and do deep sea fishing, but it'll get the job done. Caden's doing really well. He's about to turn a year old. For my other channel, That Male CNA, which you guys should go check out too. I talk about all my previous experiences as a CNA, what it meant and what it was like working in the medical field, and just hope that you know, I can get back into the swing of things on that, and you know, just hope that life keeps treating me well, staying blessed, all that good shit. Sorry for the cursing, but that's just, it is what it is. And yeah, let's keep going with that and developing what I want to with this channel. Like I said, this is just like stuff that I really wanted to talk about. You know, I wish I could do more video games type stuff, but honestly, being a dad and having a full-time job and starting my own 2 businesses has is quite time challenging, especially since I've been focusing on that stuff so much. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Um, sorry, airplane in the background. But I have started 2 new businesses for myself and my family. One of them is a cleaning business, the other is a pet sitting service and walking dogs. Um, you know, the cleaning is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I've already done a couple of houses. A little bit more challenging than I thought it would be, but you know, with more time and more advertising, definitely going to pick up more clients. And we'll just see how it goes from there. Obviously, I'm not putting all my money into one basket, and we'll see how it goes. Because you know, I really just really hope it goes well for us and it takes off. And it's not like we're struggling or anything like that, but I've always wanted to do something like that, and there will be an update later depending on how some future events go. I will be starting a couple of little mini projects, and yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Like I said, you know, Kaiju number 8, 8.5 out of 10, small life updates, and everything's going pretty decently so far. That male CNA and that anime wrangler out.